Talk to me about the the mental side of being on a treadmill for 6 hours and 40 minutes, or just under that. What was the biggest challenge for you with that?
Yeah, that was definitely the hardest part. I really needed the first half of it to go by fast
Okay.
because um, that distance is brutal. The time you're on the treadmill is brutal, and so I really tried to not even think about the run itself for the first, at least the first 20 miles. I was really kind of zoned out and just trying to think of other things and listening to. I actually had I like listening to scripture, so I just had scripture playing and
Cool.
zoned into that. Um, and so it wasn't until then that I started like breaking up what I had left and
Mhm.
figuring out exactly how my body was feeling and how to ride that wave and how to prepare myself for when it was going to get super tough. So the key, I think, is you really want to break things up. You
Mhm.
don't want to think of it as a 62-mile run. You want to think of it as you're doing first a 20 miler, and then the next section is a 10 miler to get yourself right about the halfway mark, and then you really want to start breaking it after that to 5 mile sections, and there's some really key turning points in your head. Like I remember thinking as soon as I was getting to that 2/3 of the race in,
Mhm.
it was actually like, oh, like I'm 2/3 done. It was sort of a shift in my mentality, um, versus that 35-mile to 39-mile mark was pretty rough because you just feel like you have so much left still.